All right, what's up, YouTube? We are here with another video. Today, we want to talk about there's this talk about the metaverse, and we all have been hearing about it. We've probably been seeing stuff about it on social media, from Facebook getting into it and changing their name to Meta, from Decentraland and all those other things. So, there's many metaverses out there, and I would say there are some big players out there, such as Decentraland, which you may be familiar with on Coinbase as Mana. Then there's Sandbox. There's a few others. There's a lot of different metaverses out there, but I would say Sandbox and Decentraland are probably like, think of Bitcoin and Ethereum. They're the big boys, the big players in this realm of the metaverse. But I wanted to introduce you to one that's more of what I would consider of an altcoin, not a meme coin, but just an altcoin. And not just, well, I shouldn't say just an altcoin. I would say it is an altcoin, that the altcoin of the metaverse that is going to be powerful, and it has a lot of potential. It has a lot of great value, and we will get into that. So today we're going to talk about the 3 reasons why you should be into Upland. Number 1, you can make money, obviously. Here in Upland, the developer, the co-founders, they wanted to start in the US. So they basically took a map of the world and they want to make this like reality, like real streets, real avenues, real like reality. So they started with the US, and not every state has been, I guess they haven't gotten started on every state. So they, as you can see here, there's California, there's like Kansas City, Missouri, Nashville, Tennessee, New Orleans, Louisiana, Chicago, Illinois, Cleveland, Ohio, and then we have New York. So let's zoom in here. So somebody really could like own your physical property, but the virtual version of that. So that's pretty interesting. Let's take a look at this. These are my properties. Okay. All right. So, like I said, making money is the number 1 reason why you should be here. There's a couple of ways you can make money. Number 1 is by flipping properties. You can buy them at a certain price and you can flip them like you would in real life. So let's take a look at an example. So just to let you know, this dark blue means that I own this. Light blue means that someone else owns it, not for sale. And then dark green means that it is owned by someone else, but they are putting it up for sale. So, all right. The great thing about this is, like, if you were like, hey, I bought this property for such and such price, and I want to be able to sell it, you can sell it for UPX or US dollar. And you may be asking, what the heck is UPX? Well, I'm glad you asked. UPX is the currency that Upland uses. And if you try to look for it on, Binance or Coinbase or anything like that, KuCoin, you won't find it, because I will explain as to why that is later, but you won't be able to find that. And also, another thing to note that's important is the ratio of US dollar to UPX. So for every US dollar is going to equate to 1,000 UPX or UPX. So right here, my account balance, it's about $7.99. And so there's, like I said, there's different things that you can earn money from. There's flipping properties for higher value. There's interest, like you can see right here, 220. This is my interest that I'm earning, and these are all my different properties that I own. I own 24 properties currently, and half of them are in Nashville. So the game allows you to, for every property that you have, you can gain up to like 17% interest annually. So that's pretty cool. So the more properties and that you own, the better, and also the higher value those properties are, the better, and the higher interest amount you will receive back. Obviously, it's just like, and I forgot to add about the interest. In regarding to interest, like I know people who have made like the equivalent of like $2,000 or more a month on this game. So this is like for real, y'all. Like this is nothing to play with. So that is another way you can make money, and that's through interest. Another way you can make money is through referrals. So they have a referral program right here, and you click the link. You can share it with your friends, invite them to play, and make sure they use that link to sign up instead of just like signing up through Apple or Android, because you both can benefit from that link. So anyways, speaking of links, I will leave my link below so that you can get started today. All right, another way that you can make money here on Upland is through treasure hunts. Treasure hunts, they have those, you can do those, you can participate in those every day, and there's different ones that you can be a part of. The first one is free. They have ones where it's like a pinata, you have to hit it and it moves pretty fast. There's different ways you can make money, so that's another way. So treasure hunts, and then there's collections. All right, so real quick, I wanted to show you something. Where is my collections? Okay, so collections is like, say for instance, you're in Nashville, right? You can earn more money by, you can earn a boost of interest by owning 3 properties in Nashville. You can also, it's like all these different things that they ask for. Like if you're a newbie and own any one property in Upland, you can gain a collections boost from that. So there's different ways you can earn interest, and you can earn more UPIX in this game. All right, so we talked about flipping properties, we talked about interest, we talked about referrals, and we talked about treasure hunts, and we talked about collections. So the next thing I want to show you real quick is the NFLPA NFT purchases. So NFLPA is obviously a big company, and they partner with Upland, and they have a shop here that you can go and purchase different NFTs, like NFL NFTs specifically. Let's see. Music City Bowl. Okay, we're traveling all the way to downtown Nashville. All right, and here is the NFLPA shop. We're gonna go in here real quick, and we're gonna go down. All right, so real quick, so these are like real games that you can see here that took place, and we click view, and these are different things that mementos you can purchase. These ones are sold out. It's like, for example, like AJ Brown, the wide receiver, you can buy his jersey as an NFT and stuff like that. From what I've been seeing, most of these have been selling, whether they be hats, jerseys, or the game balls, have been selling for an average of about 300,000 UPIX, which is equivalent to $300 US. So that is another way you can make money. So you're seeing my net worth here. Yeah, I have 24 properties, and my net worth is about $300 US. So yeah, so I still got a ways to go, even though I've been in this game for a few months. So all right, guys, so that was number one, reasons to why you should be in Upland making money. Number two is just how easy it is and user friendly it is. So as you can see, this is a very easy, simple platform, and it's it's not too complicated. You know, there's a lot of metaverses out here where you have to buy hardware, you got to buy the VR headsets and all that stuff, and not everybody has the money for that. So you can you can participate in the metaverse without having a headset, without purchasing hardware and all that stuff. So Upland is actually one of the few metaverses that you can actually just download an app and you can be able to access this metaverse through desktop, laptop, or even your phone, iPhone, Android, whatever you got. So that's the great thing about this as well. Um, and I will say the last thing, number three is as the reasons why you should get into Upland is because it has a stable economy. Why is that important? Okay. So the founder of Upland, his name is Dirk. He is from Eastern Europe, and he has a PhD in economics, and so this guy knows what he's talking about. There's other metaverses out there. I'm not going to really say any names, but you'll see their coins on the market, whether it be Binance, KuCoin, or Coinbase, and their price fluctuates up and down. And you'll have people like, you know, the big boys, like what they call whales, people who have a lot of money. They go into these marketplaces and they buy up all these properties. I mean, excuse me. They buy up all these coins, which affects the properties in those metaverses. So if you have, you know, a metaverse that has, ties to a certain coin, then, and if it's in the marketplace, some days a certain property that you are interested in buying may be very high, and then other days it may not be so high. So the great thing about Upland is that it uses UPX, which is not in the marketplace. So you don't have to worry about the fluctuation of price. You don't have to worry about the ratio of dollars to UPX. You know what you're getting. You know that it's going to be $1 for every 1,000 UPX. At least that is the case right now. Yes, things can change, but I do like that about Upland. And I didn't even realize how important that aspect was to the metaverse, and how important it is to this game. So having that stable economy will allow you to not play the guessing games. Just like you can click on a property if you want to buy it, you realize that, you know, all right, cool, I know what I'm getting into. I know that I don't have to guess and say, well, tomorrow's markets may not be so good, and all this stuff. So anyways, guys, I didn't want to make this video too long. I just wanted to go over 3 reasons as to why you should get into Upland. Number 1, we talked about you can make money. Again, that's through flipping properties, through interest, through referrals, treasure hunts, collections, the NFLPA NFT purchases. Number 2 was how easy it is to use, user friendly. Like I said, you can download this on your phone, whether you have Apple or Android. And the last reason is it has a stable economy, and that is important for whenever you decide to purchase certain properties and plots of land. And I guess I will say as a bonus, I'll add that a way that you can increase your net worth and your value here in this game, which is not just a game, but it's like, I mean, you can make real money off this. You can build on top of your land. Everybody gets plots of lands that it doesn't come with a property or anything like that. I mean, it doesn't come with a building, but the great thing is that you can build on top of your land to make it more valuable, which is amazing. And so, I mean, this is great. And anyways, much respect to Upland, and thank you again for being on this channel. And remember, I want you guys to take away this as you look into this video, and I hope that you share this with your friends, because my thing is, why be rich and lonely when you can be rich with your homies? So you can quote me on that, and I want you to make sure you subscribe to this channel. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you share with your friends. Again, we want this information to get out to as many people as possible. And we want Upland to grow, because when Upland grows, you grow as well. If you are invested, or if you are a a user or player in this game, and it is more than a game. So anyways, love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.